Eating junk food is so common that when someone starts eating healthy, it's instantly labeled as dieting. Yeah, I can tell you this right now firsthand. Being told this is never anything that you ever get used to. It's always weird, guaranteed. You want to know what's also weird is when people automatically assume you'll want a second portion of something just because in the past it happened to be a food you liked. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/Fatlogic, because you know what? I felt like I was going to the gym recently. I wanted to work on losing weight, and stuff like this happens to be good motivation for myself and a lot of people that actually are watching. Plus, also, I'm trying out different subreddits in the content cycle, so you know, here we are. But if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, maybe a nice dinner recipe or something of the sort, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, links to social media and Twitch will be in the Dropbox down below. And lastly, as a disclaimer, I want to make this blatantly clear, I am not attacking anybody's personal size or anything, more so I am making fun of the actual logic that some people have out there when they think that you can be 700, 800, or even 900 pounds and perfectly healthy as a horse. I do not feel fine having a resting heart rate of 110 at work, and I felt that, and it's very much not fun. I know I'm not healthy, but when somebody else says, oh, you're fine, I don't agree with that. I do not feel fine myself. How do you lose weight? Psycho, which is calories in, calories out. It must be an innate gift, and a gift from God. Still psycho. I'll never understand how some people are so talented. A mystery. Psycho. Okay, I know this is an edit on the comics, but like, shout out to Sarah Scribbles. I just love her little comics and web stuff. But yeah, no, sit down, gather around, and this is a little bit of a learning thing, because if you hadn't already figured out calories in versus calories out, your body burns X amount of calories per day. If your intake of calories is less than that, your body will burn some of the calories it already has stored. And then the opposite happens if you happen to eat more than your body happens to burn, is that your body will then store the deficit. One of the reasons I like to exercise is as my very first thing in the morning is because it's burning stuff that I have stored, not stuff that I'm taking in. There was a chapter in the making of this film, which is The Whale. We tried to research actors with obesity, outside of not being able to find an actor who could pull off the emotions of the role. It just becomes a crazy chase. Like, if you can't find a 600-pound actor, is a 300-pound actor or a 400-pound actor enough? From a health perspective, it's prohibitive. It's an impossible role to fill with a real person dealing with those issues. Actors will do a lot of things when it comes to making sure that they can fill a role, whether it be going to an intense workout routine to have a slim or muscular build, or eating more to gain weight for a role. No way is anybody going to sign up to gain 450 pounds to have a role as a 600-pound actor. And it really is weird that people are getting legitimately upset over an actor wearing a fat suit as if fat suits weren't used before. Congrats at Adidas on losing 163 pounds.
Stop promoting diet culture, and stop increasing fat phobia, and definitely stop making money off of the endless cycle of dieting and regaining. Stop selling the promise that intentional weight loss is sustainable long term. Just stop. Stop.
My dude, this is about Adidas dropping Kanye, not actual weight loss. How did fat positivity go from we should love our bodies to I'm fat because of white supremacy and I deserve 3 plane seats for free? I don't know, but somebody got a dang pole vault for jumping to conclusions. Hey girl. Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. I saw your stories lately about all of your weight loss, and I wanted to ask you some stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Did you have any questions about my diets or workouts?
No, I want to ask you, why are you doing that to yourself?
What?
Like, why you feel the need to not listen to your body? You know you're just gonna hurt yourself, girl, and I'm really worried about you. You're just starving yourself and working out all day, and you're already hurting your body. You need to stop trying to lose weight, because you need to realize that you're not meant to be skinny like that.
I appreciate the concern, but I'm eating 1,700 calories a day, which is recommended by my doctor, and I'm making sure not to overdo it.
No, you are literally giving yourself an eating disorder. You're not made to lose weight like this, and I liked you better before you tried being this person. Your body's probably crying, and you're not listening. I beg you to seek help.
What do you mean, from the dietitian that told them this amount of calories was the recommended amount? Thank you for your concern.
I'm going to have to end this interaction for my own mental health. If you're not happy about what I'm doing with my body, I'd be happy to block you so you don't have to see. You're going to end yourself with that attitude when you're skin and bones and sick, and I'll say, I told you so. Ah, yes, because you have very much more credibility than the person that went to doctor school for a couple of more years than you and got a degree. People getting pissy at somebody else doing what a dietitian recommended them and they are working on losing weight is like the photos where the nice guy tells the girl that he's crushing on to stop posting her significant other on the social medias. I don't like what you're posting, but I'm not going to make it so that I don't see your stuff, but I'm going to complain about your stuff. A little poem. My fat friends and I have been sweating all summer, soaked to armpits and back and feet, but now it's finally time of the year that we say goodbye to the heat, and we watch the thin bodies around us all bundled up with jackets and gloves and hats, while we are comfortable and warmed by our glorious fat, and we get to enjoy the cool breeze while the thin people around us freeze. Ah yes, they really do be suffering, because they gotta put on a jacket and all that stuff. I want to see this dude trying to laugh at somebody else saying, hey, look at that loser over there wearing gloves and a jacket. Wait, they sell these Don't Weigh Me cards in bulk? You know what? I bet I can find these on Amazon next to the service dog vests and the vaccine exemption forms. Those things that are very much way too easy to get and it very much should not be very easy to get. I see I'm going to be stuck between how much I root for Brendan Fraser and how much I hate fat suits. Ah yes, more stuff about the whale. I was praying he actually gained the weight. I have a no fat suit policy at this point. As a fat person, I'm over them. Yes, Brendan Fraser was able to gain over 400 pounds in, how long was it between when he got casted and they started filming? Oh yeah, less than 6 months. I'm no good at math, but I'm fairly certain that is not physically possible. Let alone would anybody even want to do that. I'm fairly certain gaining that much weight in that short amount of time would kill you. I'm fat, but I don't like fat people. The right to choose who we sleep with. If he doesn't give you a chance because you are fat, he doesn't deserve it. Ah yes, same article, double standard. Fantastic. Because it's all a preference until somebody else's preference doesn't make it so that you're the person of choice. Then it's a problem, God forbid that not work out when that happens. People really out here be preaching preference until they're not preferred. Fat phobia is the only reason why so many people associate anorexia with smaller bodies and binge eating disorder with bigger bodies. I mean, if you're not eating, then you're not eating. Your body doesn't automatically become skin and bone just because you stop eating. Same thing goes if you eat too much. But saying that both of those are fat phobia, that's a leap there. That is very much a long jump. Anyone kind of fed up with the new obsession of buff chicks, like thin, muscular, female-presenting, identifying people? First off, I think it's ableist since not everyone is physically able to work out. You can be walking for 30 minutes and that you can consider a workout to yourself. Secondly, I think it's classist since many of us can't afford gym memberships. Walk down the frickin' street. Really is weird that there are people out here that think that you are only able to physically work out outside at a gym and can't do anything at home. And it's fat phobic because they're comparing worth and health to body size. Again, I'm not shocked. Hey, wasn't there a period in time though where you being fat was equated to you being rich though? Like, for example, I'm a fat person and easily I can lift 100 pounds. Leg press? Honey, I leg press 280 pounds daily. Both of those are not much big numbers. And anybody trying to brag about those not big numbers, you're making yourself to look just a little bit more stupider as you go. Like if you're doing a 100-pound chest press or bench press and stuff like that, congrats. The bar itself is 40 pounds. You just need 225s and you're almost there. I'm in a mixed weight relationship, but haters say I should only date fat people. I can't be the only one whenever I see the word influencer at any point in time that I just inherently eye roll, right? It can't just be me. It doesn't need to be a thing to be called a mixed weight relationship. You just date somebody and you happen to be different weights. Guess what? Everybody's a
different weight. Plus also the logic that some people are saying where, oh yeah, if you're big, you should only date big people. Yeah, no, that's also stupid.
For frick's sake, eat emotionally, eat mindlessly, eat to feel joy or soothe the pain. Eat for fun, eat to cure boredom, eat to enjoy yourself and being alive. Emotional eating is not healthy, and stress eating, that's not healthy either. Both of those, I know firsthand. It might help solve the short term, but the next time you go to step on that scale, that number's gonna turn that smile right back into a frown. There is a link between the PED gene and liking skinny women. The PED gene also codes for small pickers, or a big girl would have less chance of getting pregnant, hence the avoidance. Some of us don't have that problem.
Hey bruh, it's okay to like thin women. Some of us can't help that stuff. I'm tall, so it's hard to gain weight. My mom's in her 50s, has had 2 kids, and is still slim like me. Some of us just aren't built to carry excess weight. It's literally in my genes. Most of the women in my families are tall and slender. Okay, I know for a fact I'm not the only one that's still kind of stuck on this whole, oh yeah, you like skinny women, that means you like the diddle kids. That's apparently also a gene then. You get the gold medal for jumping to conclusions.
Is skinny shaming as bad as fat shaming? One is just body shaming, and the other is
systemic oppression. Yeah, you know, because if it's one way, it's a lot worse than if it's the other way. They're totally not both just making fun of people's bodies. Nope, one is so much worse. Just say that you can't handle being told the same stuff you're spouting.
My thighs are like young lovers. They kiss each time I take a step.
You know, romanticizing chub rub is very much not fun. I have quite literally burned through pants because of friction. It is not fun, it is not comfy, and stop it. One of the reasons I'm very much working on losing weight, and also just a reason why I like elastic shorts and basketball stuff, because they don't do the burning thing.
I'm starting to think that fat phobes believe that every fat person has a daily 3-pizza quota that we eat to stay fat. Like, I really wonder what the average fat phobe imagines fat people eat. They probably think we eat 5 meals a day, tons of desserts, and the unhealthiest food possible. How much I eat in a day would probably shock a fat phobe. Hashtag worthy thoughts, hashtag fatphobia.
Okay then, what exactly have you been eating? How much of it have you been eating? And have you looked into exactly what you are eating?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Something I wish more non-fat folks knew is how frighteningly low the weight limit on most seating is. There is a non-insignificant chance that your patio chairs or the camp chair you brought to the bonfire aren't actually safe for your fat friends. Seriously, look it up.
You know, last I remember those things saying like 350 pounds was the limit. If you're frightened at that, you might want to think about things.
This is also really frightening as a fat person because typically chairs with higher weight limits are, you guessed it, much more expensive.
Yes, you know, because there's the thing called reinforcements that you need to make sure that the chair can hold you.
All foods in moderation is such a funny way to spell restriction.
Yes, you know, because God forbid anybody have self-control.
Thin privilege is not having to eat at home before you meet up with your friends for dinner, so you only manage to eat a tiny portion at your favorite restaurant, because no matter how much you like them, there is still the fear of being called out on eating the same food as them, because you are fat and they are not.
If you have to worry about your friends calling you out on that, then they're not your friends, because I feel like I shouldn't have to worry about what I eat around my friends.
Fat men will absolutely dookie on fat women. Fat men will dookie on average weight women for things like cellulite, and it honestly makes me laugh because of how you are as a male, even holding on to that weight. Women have higher body fat percentages because we are built to last, because we can make new people from nothing.
Ah yes, you know, much like SpongeBob, by budding.
Testosterone-addled moids will shuck pounds from getting up and walking to the freaking mailbox.
How? Is the mailbox in frickin' Narnia?
Their systems are made to build a muscle and drop fat, yet they'll walk around looking like the Michelin Man and have something to say about women's bodies.
205 pounds is 92.986 kilograms for a 13-year-old. This father needs to be charged on overfeeding the child, exposing her to health risks, and still not satisfied, he wants to expose her on more risks by insisting on water slide ride regardless of the safety hazard. He then humiliates her
worse by plastering his nonsense all over the media. Careless man feeling so entitlement. Some people just hold weight. That doesn't mean he's overfeeding her. What 13-year-old being over 200 pounds is being not overfed?
Some people really do exist thinking that everything in the world is not their fault and they aren't responsible for anything whatsoever and just physically don't have the ability to point the finger at themselves and say, I done messed up. But yes, of course, blame the water slide park because your kid is too big to go on their water slide. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Links in the description like Twitter and Twitch will be down below, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.